name's Rick Davis. I'm running for City Council in Ward 3. I decided to run for City Council because Commerce City is a vibrant area. It's, as we're all very aware, growing by leaps and bounds. Part of the reason I ran for it, though, is because I've lived in areas before that I've seen runaway growth, and that's not something we want to see in Commerce City proper. We want to see controlled growth that can make living here fun, as opposed to bringing all the headaches that uncontrolled growth bring with it. The area that makes up the city of Commerce City still has a lot of open space, a lot of free roam space, if you will, a lot of space that can be utilized to grow more. Again, getting back to the controlled growth versus uncontrolled growth. The city itself, I think, is got a lot to offer. Everything from the Rapids soccer field over here to the music venue events that take place there, to the parks and hiking trails, the outdoor recreation sort of things. And I think it's a great opportunity to live in an area that we live in, and to see this area become even more attractive to outsiders. Uncontrolled growth. I know I keep harping on that, but uncontrolled growth. We've seen areas, right now we're fighting infrastructure issues all over town, whether it be roads, whether it be sewer, whether it be new schools. We're already fighting those issues, and those are things that uncontrolled growth bring with them. We need to address these infrastructure issues. Over close to my house, which is by a relatively new elementary school, you can't drive down the road without feeling like you're on some wagon road, in an old-timey wagon with no shocks. So infrastructure correcting that is a huge issue. The fact that we are seeing an increase in growth, which is good, but we're also seeing an increase in, I'm not sure if crime is the correct word, but we are seeing issues with lack of sufficient police force to adequately cover areas. I think these are the sorts of issues that we need to address to be able to entice more people to come here, whether they come here to live or whether they want to come here for the fun of it. As I mentioned, the Rapids games and the concerts and some of those sorts of things. Just what it says. I think that if it's handled right, Commerce City can be a place for everybody, and by that I mean singles, newlyweds, new families that have children that are going to school here, all the way through those points as people move into their quote-unquote golden years, where they can still enjoy life, be a part of everything that the city has to offer, and essentially carry on a good standard of living, a good quality of life. So in that respect, I think from singles through the elderly, I think there's things that can be done to entice people that are here to stay here, and people that are considering coming here to want to come here. I love the openness that we have here. I mean, especially just from where we're at right here, just to the north of us is the wildlife refuge. The opportunity to get out and hike through there to see the wildlife there. To the north and east of that, still wide open spaces that are part of of the city itself, so we don't get that feeling of crammed into one place. And I've always been an outdoors-oriented person. I think that's part of what's always appealed to me about Commerce City. Now, I've seen it grow a lot, expanded areas that were wide open, but there's still a lot of wide open areas, a lot of areas, whether it be children on bicycles, families on strolling, folks of all ages getting out and having the opportunity to have some place to go besides a single park or something like that. So that's been my largest appeal, I think, with Commerce City, is just the feeling of openness and not being cramped. I can promise that if I was to be elected, I will do everything that I possibly can to make things as good as possible for as many people as possible. That being said, I do realize that I will not be able to make everyone happy. If I was, I wouldn't be doing the job. Why do I think I could be an effective councilman? I've been involved in a number of organizations over the years in leadership positions for the last, since I came to Colorado 27 years ago. I've been involved in, as I mentioned, various organizations, ranging from industry organizations to tie-ins to helping groups like the Food Bank and other charitable organizations. And prior to coming here, living in Wyoming, I was involved in a number of these sorts of activities as well. So I do at least understand what's involved in this sort of position. Am I going to say I'd be perfect at it? Absolutely not. But I would appreciate your vote.